lucky I was watching this game anyway. I don't really watch it still.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think about this?
What you saying? You wouldn't do your AKAs or straight in?
Well,
You're
back
prepared, not
again.
prepared.
FamZone, your host Dean, aka John Barnes. No, you know what? Let's do a different one. Aka Alan Shearer, aka Stuart Pearce, aka Gareth Southgate. And my co-host, Just D.
That's Dizzle.
Getting us to England one today, man.
Straight England, man. Straight after the game.
It's embarrassing still. It's embarrassing.
Lost 2-1.
Bruv, how many? Bruv, they definitely scored 5 goals.
Bro, the thing is, the thing about this game is, obviously, he changed the formation. He tried to fit everyone in, innit? Because obviously, this whole Palmer hype, he's got to play. Saka has to play. Foden has to play. Bellingham has to play. Everyone has to play, innit?
Trying to fit everyone in.
Yeah, fair enough. Like, you're going to try and change it up. But even in this game, the player that ends up scoring is still Bellingham. So, you get it. You know what I feel about Bellingham. Like, he's a big game player. He always makes it happen, innit? So
he turns up. He turns up,
innit? Always turns up. So it's like, are you really going to rejig the formation to put Bellingham further away from the goal? Because you got to remember, even see when Spain, like the greatest that great team that they had Xavi, Busquets, Iniesta,
yeah.
They also had, remember, also in their team, they also had Alonso. They also had David Silva
as well.
Fabregas, Cazorla.
Remember, they up front.
They had all of them players, but they're not.
Yeah,
it's not David Villa. It's not like, we have to play. Fabregas has to play, or
no, they knew what they were doing.
Cazorla has to play.
The thing is, if you're gonna rig the formation, make sure you play total football. Then, if you're not gonna play a striker, make sure you play total football like Spain done. Because Spain didn't have to play with a striker.
They tried to play total football today. They tried to today. England tried to today.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna work, bro. It ain't gonna work. Like, if you ain't got the right coaches, you ain't got the right. Like Spain are used to playing total football. You go and you see them at their clubs. They try to play total football. None of these English clubs play total football, bro.
I think Carsley, because Carsley does it for under 21s. He's won a lot with under 21s.
Yeah, I hear that. Under 21s is crazy.
Yeah, they know what they're. I mean, he's got an idea and he knows what he's trying to do. But I feel like in these games you're going to learn. Yeah, you're going to learn who the players are, innit?
He's going to need time. He's got old players playing a new system, and it's like, you know what? This is the first time. Don't get me wrong. I didn't watch the whole game. So I was in and out on my phone. It's an international game. You didn't really take it serious. But it's the best game, like international England game I've seen for a long time. Just entertainment, not as a fan. It's entertainment wise. You get me? Like, every England game is just it's a chore. Every England game is a chore. It's boring. We don't look like we're going to score ever. This game at least looked like it was entertaining. You get me? Even though we lacked discipline, like they could have had that. Look at
they had a goal disallowed.
They had 3 goals disallowed, bro.
Yeah.
Pickford, what was he doing to start off with? Like, didn't make no sense. Like, obviously it was all over the place at the first. It was attacking, it was pressing. I rate that, yeah. But I feel like I'll stick with it, but you need more work in the training ground.
Stick with what though?
Like, what he's trying to do. Yeah, because it was entertaining. Like, obviously, a couple players you can change around. Watkins got to be in the team.
He played with no striker today, innit?
You can't not have a striker. It don't make no sense to me. It doesn't make no sense to me. Like, you have to fit a striker in there. Like
you got basically what it is you got to drop one of these 10s, innit? You're basically playing with three or 4.
I'm dropping Foden. I don't care. I'm dropping Foden.
Palmer, you're playing Palmer?
I'm playing
Palmer.
So
who would you play then? Who would you play then? Because he played. Who would you play?
It's gonna be Rice. What's it? Bellingham and Palmer. Them 3.
Oh, you're putting Bellingham in the 8. No.
Yeah.
You're not playing Mainu or for balance or anything.
No. We don't need to have Mainu. Mainu's not been in form. I don't like these games. We could have gone with that formation. Have a striker. Like, it didn't have to be that. Like, how he was pushing Trent and Lewis to start off. It was going nuts, bro. I don't know what we were trying to do. Like Trent was just like a rat. Like he's playing in Salah's position. It didn't make no sense to me. And Rico was going. It was just I don't know.
What I do like though is he's trying to keep the players playing how they normally play for their clubs. You know, like Rico Lewis, you invert, Trent inverts, but what you do then, you leave Rice completely on his own in that middle of the park, and we're not good enough on the ball. Like we're good enough, we've got good players on the ball, but every player is like they're not like each player wants to be the guy that needs to receive the ball and dictate the game. So Palmer, Foden, and Bellingham, and that they're all just holding each other's way.
The thing is, I like Foden. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it just seems like he is the odd one out to me. Foden is the odd one out because at one stage I forgot he was even playing. At one stage, like I thought, oh yeah, when he got the ball, I thought, oh yeah, I forgot he was playing.
So you play Saka right, and who left?
Yeah, and Saka going off injured. He's lying. He's lying. I know.
He better be lying because my thing.
Arteta told him. Arteta told him what to do. He's come off injured. Get back for Arsenal game. I know what Saka does. I know his thing. Every game he walks off like I know his thing. I like that. I wish my players done the same thing, man. What? He should be playing fit and ready for Arsenal game. Fit and ready. Saka don't miss a single Arsenal game ever. I've never seen him miss an Arsenal game in my life.
So who would you play?
Have you seen him miss a game?
We're talking about Saka. Saka needs to be fit.
I've never seen this guy not fit.
Curse on my guy, fam. I need him.
Saka's always fit. He's always playing. I've never ever seen an Arsenal team without Saka in it. Never.
Who would you play left wing though?
Left wing.
You say you play Gordon?
Yeah, I would keep Gordon. I don't mind Gordon. To be honest. Like, even though it was
no Grealish, Rashford.
Don't mention Rashford to me, bruv. Don't mention Rashford to me. Rashford, 50 million player. I don't need him. Gordon, like
Rashford's not 50 million, but yeah, go on.
Gordon, he don't really perform for England, man. To be honest, he don't really do it. Like, it must be a Grealish thing. Even though I don't like the way Grealish plays, he just slows things down. He's like a pep player. I don't like it, but it must be Grealish. It might have to be, man, because he'll get fouls and free kicks in dangerous areas. Gordon is like, if he can't use his pace, what is Gordon? Like, if a man stands him up, he's not really doing much. So you might need to put Grealish there, man. Even though I don't really like Grealish, to be honest, man. Like,
it's a bad loss, man. I think that's the first time Greece have ever scored something at Wembley or something. Yeah, first time they've ever beat England or something like that.
Yeah, Greece don't score goals, bruv. Greece never score goals. But they scored 5 today. It's crazy.
That's bad, isn't it?
Obviously, they'd free this lad, but to put the ball in the net 5 times is crazy for me.
I think like Carsley and that team will learn more from something like this, though, to see who's really ready to be there and be counted. Because you know what? It's about, like, even if you're playing football and, you know, you've always got an idea in your head and then on the pitch it's a different thing.
Yeah.
That's why before when we had that big argument about Bellingham, me, you, my brother, and that, it was always some big argument about Bellingham. That's what I was trying to explain.
I'm a Bellingham guy.
Bellingham he's involved no matter what.
Yeah, he's got to be, like, your brother wanted Foden. I hear his thing. Like, Foden wasn't form last year.
Bellingham on the bench.
Yeah, he wanted Bellingham on the bench. That's crazy to me. That's crazy.
But even to me thinking about it now, Bellingham even in the 8 to me is crazy to me. Bellingham's been probably the best 10 in the world last year, scoring every minute, last minutes, big game players, won the Champions League, won the La Liga, and people are deciding to put Bellingham back for Palmer.
I know, but you know what it is, yeah? It's like, see, it reminds me of the era when it was Gerrard, Lampard and Scholes. And was playing 4-4-2 and silly formations and he was just putting them all 3 in just to have them in the team. But it never worked, you get me? Like, this is what we're doing again. Like, sometimes you've got to make sacrifices, yeah? Obviously, take out Foden. Bellingham can play 8. He can do it 8.
Take out Foden, really?
Yeah, you have to take out Foden. You have to.
Doesn't Foden deserve to start ahead of... Hasn't Foden already done what
who does he start in front of then? You don't start in front of Bellingham or
Bellingham.
what? He starts in front
But
of
this is what I'm saying. You're
Cole.
saying don't start in front of Bellingham or Cole, but to me, Bellingham should be in the 10. None of them should be starting. Like you're
So
saying,
who
Bellingham.
you
Bellingham.
think
It's basically what you do is, like in my head, if it was
mainly in
working,
it?
if they played now and it's working, they the free flowing football, whatever, then you can be like, okay, yeah, it's worked, or even at
Yeah.
the Euros. But if I see it now as how England are, you got to go back to solid and say, okay, who right now is the best 10 for me that's going to win me games?
Obviously Bellingham.
Bellingham. So then
Obviously.
that's where he plays. Yeah. Who's the best right winger for me now? Right now, for me to just get some solidity. That's Saka. The best striker. Who's gonna want which depending on which game you want to play. Who's the one that's gonna score me the goals or
playing?
It's gonna be between Watkins or Kane.
It's Watkins.
You get
It's
me?
gonna be Watkins all day for me. I'm done with Kane. Done with him.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But I'm saying that's how I would see it now. Like even at the centre backs, you put in Colwill and Stones because obviously Colwill's having an okay season with Chelsea and he plays out from the back and stuff
It
like
looks
that.
shaky though. It looks shaky.
You look shaky because you're just building up new partnerships.
Yeah,
And
it looked a bit.
it's new. You're doing new stuff. Mainu and
Yeah, I
Rice,
hear that.
like you need to say Cole Palmer has to take Bellingham's place. You have to show me something that Bellingham is not doing. If Bellingham's winning titles and winning leagues and performing every year for the biggest club in the world, he plays in the 10.
Yeah,
it's very, very
the thing
simple.
is, if you're doing that, so you're taking out both of them and you're putting Maino and Rice, and then putting Bellingham in number 10.
Easy.
Is that what you're doing?
My thing is, I still need to find a number 8 or a number 6.
Yes.
Because I'm not saying Mainu has solidified his spot either. I'm just giving it. I'm just saying people that have solidified their spots are John Stones, because Pickford didn't even solidify this spot for me either.
Pickford is disgraceful to me. He's just lucky there's no one else. He's lucky there's no one else.
See, even the funny thing for me is left back for me would be Mitchell.
Like that's what we spoke about the Euros, isn't it? Like they had no left back.
That's who it'd be for me.
It was ridiculous. They was playing. Who they're playing left back? What's his name? Trippier.
Yeah,
Trippier's a right back. They're playing left back.
But even for me as well, little things like obviously you're going to be biased. People are going to be Trent. I would need to keep the right hand side of what I know it can work. Ben White and Saka.
Ben White. I knew you were going to say.
I know Ben White and Saka. I know what they can do. I know exactly what it is. Them two are playing right now.
Isn't it?
Partnerships. Like you've got to keep it. So the only people that solidified their spots for me. Obviously, Ben White hasn't solidified it, but that's what I would do. That's a bias thing.
Ben White is not. He's really pulled out of squads. He's not.
Yeah. I'm just saying
he's not on it. He's not on it.
But I would solidify the places down, and it would be Stones, Declan Rice in either the 8 or the 6. But I would figure that out. Bellingham in the 10, Saka right wing, and probably Kane or Watkins up top. The rest is down up to debate. But they're doing this whole. Foden is a brilliant player. He needs to play, so he plays on the left. Palmer needs to play, so we're gonna have to move Bellingham out, put Palmer in. Trent has to play. Rico Lewis has to. Yeah, it's like you're just putting all the pieces together into the pot and seeing what happens.
Yeah, I didn't realize Rico Lewis playing left back's crazy. No, it's doing stuff, isn't it? It's trying to fit everyone in. Just fitting everyone in.
Because if it works, I mean, it would be brilliant free-flowing football. But
you look like a genius, isn't it? If it works,
it doesn't work like that. But it's good that it's good that he got that because he's going to find out now who.
I'm happy he tried something different. He didn't just do a Southgate thing and just done the same boring stuff. I'm happy he changed it because everyone's seen what Southgate done.
Yeah, you're happy he changed it because but that's because you're happy he changed it because it's something that you can see. But for him, he's trying to get the England job permanently.
Yeah, of course.
So he's not seeing it as like, well, at least I changed it. But he's not seeing it that. He's seeing it as...
of course he's not. He's thinking they lost against Greece.
I lost to Greece. Like, that's not good on his record.
No, of course it's not. It's horrible on his record.
That's not good.
You don't lose at home. That's one thing you don't do. You don't lose, especially against a team, 40 places below you. It's
because
crazy.
I saw I was watching TalkSport earlier and I see Cundy and O'Hara was talking about, it doesn't really prove anything for Lee Carsley and all them lot because they're going to beat all these teams anyway. So what are we going to learn? I'm thinking, what do you mean you're going to beat? Since when has football been a thing where you're guaranteed to win?
Disrespectful, bro. disrespectful. Like, how do you think you just turn up then? Just put anyone out there, we're gonna win. Yeah, right. Them days are done. Every
Yeah, it's
team
not good.
is a professional team. There's none of them days in the 90s, like you can just Greece, San Marino, you can just put any team out, you're beating them 6-0. Every team is professional players. All these players play around the world. They're not just playing in their country no more. They're definitely playing in the La Liga, Syria. They're all professionals now. You can't just beat anyone. They've got systems. They've got managers that's not part of their country no more. You've got European managers. Come on, man. You can't just beat anyone now. But
and they study, and because the Premier League is so big and the English game is so big, they know everyone exactly how they play and where they play. So it's a lot easier for people to analyze them. How hard would it be for Lee Kazi to analyze the Greek team? You'd have to go and watch all Greek matches and stuff. You don't even know who's who.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you that today.
You have to use analysts.
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you a Greek player. The only person I knew was the guy that died. The one that died, and that's it. To be honest, you get me. Like, other than that, couldn't tell you no one. Couldn't tell you no one.
What do you think the next steps are? What do you think they do now?
Well, stick with Carsley. That's the one thing. I will stick with him. Just let him do what he's doing. Let him. End of the day, yeah. I don't see all this nation league. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it is. So, just stick with him. Let him do what he's doing. Because I ain't gonna lie. When it first started, I thought, oh, this is a bit different. Because remember, I just turned it. I didn't know the team sheet or nothing. I turned it on. The game was on. The game was that Bellingham was just kicking off, and I thought, raw. I thought the game was at 8 o'clock, so I didn't even know the lineup or nothing. And I thought after about 5 minutes, I thought, whoa, this is a bit entertaining. This ain't like us. I forgot what was going on. You get me? I'm looking. I'm thinking, where's that? Who's up front? I didn't understand. I didn't see no striker. I was thinking, raw. What's happened? I don't know. I don't know the team. It baffed me to start off with, innit? And then settled down, start seeing the players, and I thought, oh, he's doing one of them ones. He's doing a Spanish one. Just everyone just find their feet, just going in and out of pockets. But we was just getting caught out.
Yeah, so he trusted the players a lot. He said, "You lot go out and show me something."
Yeah,
and they let him down.
The thing is, I'll do it again. End of the day, if this is what you believe in,
that again.
No, if I was him and this is what he believes in, yeah, go and do it again. Next game, I don't know who we got next. Yeah, go back in the training ground, do what you're doing, do it again.
But you got to remember, Kane's back. So what happens? Kane doesn't play?
I'm not playing Kane, bruv. I'm not playing Kane. I'm not doing it. Bruv, I'm not doing it.
Harry Kane has to play.
Why must he play? Tell me why he must play.
He needs to be up because he scores goals. He's a goal scorer.
That's like saying, why you say Kane has to play. Then what's it? Cole's got to play as well then.
No, it's different because there's no one in Kane's position. There's no one outperforming Kane in his position. Cole Palmer isn't doing. Bellingham's already done what Cole Palmer's doing.
Yeah, but look,
he might not have done it to the same
numbers.
He might not have done it to the same, like they say the GA, but he's done it in every big game that needs to happen. If you want a player that's in the 10, it has to be Bellingham. Bellingham scored the first goal at the Euros that got England through the first game, and then he scored the overhead kick. Every goal he scores is a big. Everything he does is clutch. That's the only reason I was happy that Arsenal signed Havertz, because even though I wasn't too pleased with the signing, I was like, I know he's a big game player. There's no substitute for that.
Yeah, but the thing is, Kane, you saw, we were screaming at the screen in the Euros, screaming. Why is he playing? He doesn't touch the ball. He doesn't get no ball action. Pause. It's crazy for me. He doesn't get involved. He's not got no pace. He doesn't offer nothing except from taking the penalty, and that's it. That's how he's been playing for England. Like we were screaming at the screen at Southgate. It was nuts. Like Watkins come on, bam, game's changed. Game's stretched now. Got someone that's got pace running behind. Like everything was Kane goes up there. You can't hold the ball up. You can't. It was dead, bruv.
Yeah, I'm not against Watkins starting. I'm not against Watkins starting.
But I can't watch, bruv. I can't watch Kane play for England no more. Can't do it.
But we've got to the point where Southgate will get to major finals, and it's not good enough for anyone to lose his job, because losing to Spain in the final, people think is a failure. That's crazy.
No, I don't think it's a failure. I'm going on everything he's achieved in his England. Like just watching England, like every year it's the same thing with Southgate. Like,
But
he
what do you
should.
want?
He shouldn't have got.
What do you want it to be? Play everyone and lose, like what happened today? He
No,
he
no,
got to the
no.
final. Southgate wouldn't have lost to Greece today.
I know, but it would have
That
been the
wouldn't have
same
happened.
thing. Southgate's. You know what you're getting with Southgate. It's like, it's like having Southgate. It's like having Sean Dyche as your manager, bro. If you've got a reasonable team, you know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the same football. It's not gonna be great. You're not gonna get relegated. You're not gonna do nothing. You're just gonna be here, solid. That's the sort of Southgate thing is. You're gonna be solid. It's gonna be terrible football. It'll be hard to break down. It's gonna be you are gonna die watching us. You get me? It's gonna be that sort of football. Now I'd rather lose a few games. See that what you're saying. See when we were talking about you drew a couple games and you're not top. Liverpool won games, lost one. I'd rather win, lose, and still be top. That's what I'd rather. Like what he's doing there. All right, we lost this game, win next game. Southgate could have drawn this game and draw the next game, but he might lose this game and win the next game. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind that as long as we go in somewhere, we know what we're doing. Until we see something and think, oh, you know what, this guy, he's over his head. Fair enough. Southgate, he was over his head. The players, come on, man. Southgate had to be out of there, man. He had to get out of there. I hear he got to the final, bruv. It was depressing. Even if we won the final, like it'd have still been depressing even if we won the final, bruv. The football is disgusting.